from the North Group of the Friends Life T20. Durham versus Leicestershire, that's 5:30 p.m. on Sky Sports Ashes HD. And talking of 2020, West Indies, Pakistan, the same two sides, but in the 2020 format, it's two matches over the weekend. The first is on Saturday, 6:55 p.m. on Sky Sports 4 HD. We'll change the sport for you, but no less dramatic. The World Match Play from Blackpool, it's day 5, and that's now on Sky Sports 3 HD. Let's just remind you what's happened in St Lucia, the last game of this 5-match series, and it was won by Pakistan, 243 for 6. They chased down that total. Ahmed Shahzad played well for 64. Misbah al-Haq guided them right to the death there with that 63. They've won by 4 wickets. They win the series 3-1. It was that one tied match, of course. And just wondering, Jeremy Coney, with those two 2020 matches, might Pakistan take some momentum into that? Where do you think that might go?
No, I'm not sure about that. I would have thought that the West Indies, because of the shorter format, would be favoured to win that series at the moment. I think with their power batting, particularly, they have pockets of them scattered throughout the order. I think, forget the Gale experiment.
You're getting him back to the top of the order.
To the top of the order. I imagine Pollard will come back for that as well. Cameos can win a 2020 game, can't they? And I just favour, because of those power hitting players, they're going to be difficult to beat.
And the likes of Misbah, who's been so influential over the longer format, you would imagine, I'm guessing, that he would impact a 2020 match less, given his strike rate. He's possibly not quite so dynamic.
No, I don't think so. You know, he can hit, there's no doubt about that, but it's more of a patient kind of build-up, isn't it, for Misbah?
Afridi, though, I mean, that's if ever there was a format that was made for a cricketer, you think Shahid Afridi would be foremost in Pakistani minds?
Yeah, I think that's true, but I think Afridi is certainly more now a bowler who bats rather than the other way around.
And just thinking about the younger Pakistani players as well, not a lot of them play IPL, not a lot of them picked up the IPL, perhaps some politics involved. Guys just choose not to go that way, but it's a showcase these days. Any 2020 international is an opportunity for someone, and even domestic, with Graham Napier doing what he did for Essex, suddenly getting picked up by a franchise. There's a window, a shop window there for players to say, you know, I'm here, come and get me.
Oh, big opportunity for all the players. I think, yeah, and the younger players, particularly in the top order, have a massive opportunity in the next couple of games.
Okay, time for the presentation. Let's join Ian Bishop.
Yes, we are ready for the presentation at the end of this series, and it's been an exciting series as well. We've had a toing and froing of the balance of power, but congratulations to Pakistan. They take the series with a 3-1 margin. Let me introduce the presentation party alongside me here. It's led by Mr. Wycliffe Dave Cameron, the president of the West Indies Cricket Board. Next to him, Mr. Julian Charles, the president of the St. Lucia National Cricket Association, and Miss Eugenia Gregg, the former St. Lucia and West Indies all-rounder. I'll ask Dwayne Bravo, the West Indies captain, to come forward first of all. Dwayne, your thoughts on how things have gone today and in the series?
I think today was good for us. We lost, but I think the way how the guys fought, I think, you know, you got to give credit to them. I want to say congratulations to Pakistan and Misbah for winning the series. I think the series entirely was a great one. I must say well done to my guys with the West Indies team. We play a fantastic series, and, you know, we lose, yes, but there's a lot of positive you can take out of it. Hope the guys remain positive within the group and look forward to other games.
Is 3-1 a fair reflection of the balance of power?
No, I think it could have gone either way. You know, even in today's game, there was some key decision went against us, and I think that could be the turning point in the game. I think, you know, the way Misbah batted through the series, he was the anchor for the Pakistan team, and all the batters batted around him. But having said that, like I said, I like the effort. They can afford the effort from each and every player. Tino Best comes in for his first game today. He ran in with pace, and that is the energy we wanted. Marlon Samuels finished the series on a high, so that is a lot of positive you can take also Lyndon Simmons. So like I said, we lose the series, but a lot of positive you can take out of it. It could have gone either way. If some key decision go against our way, hopefully, you know, that could actually be the turning point. But, you know, the series is over, and I want the guys to remain positive. As a captain, I'm very happy with the effort.
When you got that 242 batting first, how did you see that score?
I think if you bowl well, it's always going to be a challenge in total. You know, once you don't get off that flyer, it's a very good batting wicket, obviously. Like I said, once you don't get off that flyer, the game comes down all the way down to the end. You know, the guys hold their nerves, and I like the way how we believe right through till the end. Even Jason bowling the last over with 2 runs to go or 1 run to go, we felt that, you know, there's something can happen. But like I said before, those key decisions at crucial time actually cost us.
You've had the Zimbabwe series, you've had Champions Trophy, you've had the Tri-Series, and now this. What is your assessment of your leadership so far over the course of the last few months?
It's a learning process for me. Obviously, it's a new role for me as a young leader, and as with the talent that we have within the group, I enjoy leading the team, and with the assistance from, you know, Sammy, Gail, Samuels, Pollard, all those guys bringing their knowledge and share with me. I think they make my job a lot easier. Well, the coaching staff also, we have a very good coaching staff. So we need time. I know we can't turn things around overnight, but like I said, the talent that we have there, we see glimpses of great individual performance, so it's not together as a team. I know one day we're going to be a very dangerous team.
All right, all the very best, Dwayne.
Thank you.
That was Dwayne Bravo, the captain of the West Indies team. We've got some individual awards to present. The first of those is the man of the match, as chosen by the match adjudicator, Frederick Thorpe, the former Combined Islands and Windward Islands batsman, and that award goes to Misbah Hack for his half-century today. The award will be presented to by Miss Eugenia Gregg. There's also a Man of the Series award to be presented, and that was chosen by quite a few of us, the coaches and myself. And that award also goes to Misbah ul Haq for over 250 runs in the series. Mr. Julian Charles presents that award. And I'll ask Misbah to come this way as well. You'll be pretty pleased now.
Yeah, I think pretty satisfying. Win is always good for your team, and after 2 losses in Champions Trophy and South African series, I think this was a much needed win for us, and I'm really happy about that.
Good run chase as well.
Yeah, I was just saying at the start that this pitch is really good, and if you just keep on playing and keep yourself in for 50 overs, nothing is impossible on this pitch.
What did you make of your bowling effort? Because we've looked at your bowlers across this series, and you think, oh, you've got a lot of bases covered.
Yeah, I think bowling is always our strength, and in this series they come up really with good bowling. All the fast bowlers, Saeed Ajmal, Shahid Afridi, everybody just bowled very well in this series, and I think that's the key for us to win this series.
Your form as compared to the other batters, batting has always been a problem recently coming in. You'll be satisfied with your form. Are you satisfied with the guys that are surrounding you?
Yeah, in cricket it happens sometimes that some of your teammates are not in a good nick, so it's the matter of whoever is in good form, just carry on that and just keep your team going and always stay there.
And you'll be pretty happy with the decisions that you're making at the toss and stuff, because batting conditions look pretty good today.
Yeah, it was always tough to bowl first, especially in pressure games like this. But I think everybody was really positive about that no problems, we're going to chase. If there is some moisture for the bowlers, we are going to give benefit to them. So I think well responded by everyone, and everyone really played well. Ahmed Shahzad played well, and at the end I think Omar Akmal and Shahid Afridi's knock was really much needed for us.
All right, congratulations, Misbah, on winning the series, and all the best as you go forward.
Thank you.
Thanks to Pakistan's captain, but before he goes, he's got to collect the series trophy as well. Misbah, he's got to empty his hands first, and we'll ask the rest of the team to come forward as well and enjoy this moment with their captain, who has led them from the front.
Go over the top of these pictures. Well, well done, Pakistan. They've clinched this series 3-1. They look fairly relaxed about it. Jeremy Coney, they're not going too crazy. They haven't exactly bossed it from start to finish, but they've been the better team.
They have, and it's been, I think, as Misbah mentioned there with Bishop, that basically saying his bowlers did the bulk of the work to get through this this series. But there's no denying the fact, the delight that's attached to the change from losing to actually winning a series. You could even see it in Coach Dav Watmore, couldn't you? In that
Just got to point that out, Dav Watmore. I mean, when that tie the other day, he was head in hands, couldn't believe what he was seeing. He looks altogether, the heart rate is a lot lower than it was the other night.
Yeah, well, but they've always had talented individual players. It's just a case of them turning up on the day, isn't it? And they can beat any side in the world if things go well for them.
And if they put runs on the board, and the guy that's been doing that for them is the skipper. Much maligned in some quarters about his scoring rates and things like that, but he just does it time and time again. We keep saying it, but he is Mr. Reliable.
Yes, he is. Manoeuvres the ball well off the bat face, doesn't he? And that's, I think, his strength. He can play the odd big shot to keep, to keep the target sort of within bounds. And I just think good luck to him, because he's not a fancied player around the world. He's not a pin-up man, is he? But I mean, he's thoroughly deserving of this.
Yeah, and he's got 260 runs at an average of 65 in this tournament, and his strike rate might not be the best in world cricket, but in terms
this
of
was a low-scoring series, wasn't it? So that's the important part of that.
And I mean, that's a big shot, and this one coming up, we think is a stroke of genius.
Lovely to use the inside edge after selling the dummy to the keeper. But yeah, no, he was a key man right throughout this series for Pakistan.
And the other guy who went really well today, Ahmed Shahzad. I mean, he set things up lovely with his 60 up top.
Yeah, I mean, and being a youngster coming in as well, really, I think while he's sold the dummy a couple of times, I just feel that they need a couple of players like that. If they can get a decent start, Misbah to hold the thing together and anchor it, and then have little, inputs from people like Umar Akmal, they're a dangerous team.
Yeah, and in terms of who else they've got to come to the party, I mean, do you say good signs from Pakistan?
Well, you just never quite know who's going to turn up and play on the day for them. So if they can get 2 or 3 of them with the batting, that'll be good, because their bowling is so strong.
Jeremy, thanks very much for your time and your company this afternoon and this evening. So that's it from here. We've got a few other sports to tell you about, of course, and the first is the World Match Play, which is at Blackpool. Can Phil Taylor win his 6th successive title in Blackpool? That's now on Sky Sports 3 HD. And then it's 2020 time. Durham versus Leicestershire in the Friends Life T20, 5:30 p.m. on Sky Sports Ashes HD. That's tomorrow. And then the weekend, the 2020 series begins. First game is Saturday. These two teams, 6:55 p.m. on Sky Sports 4 HD. Well, Pakistan have got a good record in the West Indies. They haven't lost since 1988. Thanks for watching.
Watch all 6 Sky Sports channels on your mobile and online.